everybody, and welcome back to Mutti Plays Pokemon Crystal version. Today we are going to take on the Goldenrod City Gym. Woo! Alright, now, start off with this little trainer. And, interesting fact about, both this version of the gym and the remakes. If you look around at the furniture arrangements inside the gyms, it looks like a Clefairy. So, if you like cute little things, that might be an interesting little thingamaboob. The Goldenrod City Gym specializes in normal type Pokemon, and every Pokemon is pure normal type here, so if you can grab a fighting type Pokemon, you should be pretty set most of the time. I'm not entirely sure where you could catch a fighting type Pokemon in the wild up to this point, but there is a boy within the Goldenrod department store, I believe he's located at. He will trade you a Machop, but I can't remember what Pokemon he wants in return for it, so, but it's something that's available locally. Most of the trainers that ask for trade Pokemon, I believe, just want something that's in the local area, so you don't have to go too far out of your way to go collect it. And, okay, now, I've kind of been farting around today, so, sorry if I don't catch up on the parts like I said I would, but, so you guys know the reason why, I was being an idiot and was playing Toho most of the day, and, I was waiting for a package to arrive because it was due to arrive today, and, my mind was kinda went to wasting time until the package arrived, when it should have been, go comment on that part, you procrastinating idiot. And here we have a cute little Meowth. It is a pure normal type, so it is weak to fighting attacks. And, you know, one thing about Meowth, it's got this signature move called Payday. Now, in the first generation, I forget if it's still available in the second generation, but, third generation beyond, I believe, is when they start making it. Like, in the first generation, Meowth could learn Payday before it reaches the level it evolves at. But as generations went on, and time went by, the programmers, or whoever, decided that it would be a good idea to make you have to delay Meowth's evolution just so that it could learn Payday. And I'm a little bit annoyed with that little bitty thing. Now, Payday isn't terribly special a move unless you like getting money. Basically, Meowth is just throwing coins at the enemy, and the coins hit to do damage, and after they hit the enemy, they scatter all over the floor, and there's cash lying around on the battlefield, and if you win, you get that money. So it's a way to produce more money without... Wow, a person who has a Meowth that knows Payday could probably go for the rest of their lives without having to... Oh my gosh. I want to live in the Pokemon world now! Get me a Meowth and have it use Payday on a... piggy bank. And just have it pile on the money until I had enough to start a savings account and do all sorts of stuff with it. And, oh, but, the amount of money that you get from the battle, take the number that is your Meowth's current level, divide it in half, and then multiply that number by 100, I think? It's been a while since I've used the move, so I forget how much it spits out. So if you have a level 100 Persian, it'd be... what, 5,000 every time you use it? That'd be nice. And here is a Jigglypuff, a pure normal type, so it is also weak to fighting attacks. In the show, they had a Jigglypuff running around that would try to sing because it wanted everybody to know its song. It wanted everybody to hear its song, but everybody kept falling asleep, so it got mad, and then it got this marker, so it started doodling on everybody who fell asleep during her song. And when the show got to the Hoenn region, it met a Whismur with a soundproof ability, and it loved hanging out with that Whismur because that Whismur had the soundproof ability, so it wasn't put to sleep by her song. So, yay! Happy Jigglypuff! And what I just did here in battle, I had a bit of a theory that disabling only works as long as the Pokemon that has been disabled is still out in battle, so I switched out to, and also got a chance for Sparkplug to level up. And I was right. Switching out totally kills the disabling effect. So, happy day! I discovered a neat little trick! Yay! Now, when I do get packages in the mail, I tend not to throw the boxes right away. I tend not to throw the boxes away immediately because sometimes I like making things out of cardboard, whether it be for cosplay or just for shits and giggles. And I even attempted to make a rig to record DS games, but my camera was doing something stupid, so for some reason it wouldn't focus when it was too close to the thing. Though I will admit I was testing in brighter conditions and in front of my computer with other outer sources of light, so it probably affected my ability to record the footage, but I do have an idea of what I can do. That's quite easy, and like I said in an earlier part, it's expensive, so it's probably gonna be like next year-ish till I can afford the thing for the 3DS to get it to record stuffs. But here we are going to begin our battle with Whitney, the gym leader. She shall start out with a Clefairy, which is a pure normal type, so it is weak to fighting attacks. Now, one thing to note is that this Clefairy is kind of sort of here so that you can use items like X attack, X defend, that sort of thing on your current Pokemon, so that you can do all the buffing before you get to her next Pokemon, which is the frustrating Pokemon. And now this Clefairy shouldn't be any trouble unless you have a male Pokemon, because both of our Pokemon like to use Attract on Pokemon when it can affect the Pokemon. And that is why I recommended that up to this point you do your best to make sure that every Pokemon that you catch is female, because her signature move here is Attract, and it will screw you in the ass hard if you're not careful. And my strategy here, at least once we get to the milk tank, is to inflict a status condition on it that whittles away at its HP. I went for poison, so that even if its strategy was annoying, even if it was kicking my ass, it'd still be hurt. And speaking of which, here's the milk tank, a pure normal type, so it is weak to fighting attacks. And as you can see, it has Attract. It also has Rollout, which is one of the moves that it's famous for annoyingly spamming on you. And there's also Stomp, Attract, Rollout, Stomp. Oh yes, and lowering the milk tank's defense is good. I want to say it has Milk Drink, but it never used that attack while I was fighting it, so I don't know. And something to note for the remakes. This milk tank will have a Lumberry on it, which it's basically a full heal in berry form, so it cures a status condition, any status condition, just once. And I think it has Rest in the remakes or something like that. So it'll use the Lumberry to wake it up from the sleep. So if you're planning to put a status condition on the milk tank in the remakes, plan to inflict it twice. Yeah, my ear is so itchy. Now, Whitney's the only gym leader who does this. She cries after you beat her. But just talk to that girl and go talk to Whitney again. She'll be like, "Oh, right, I'm supposed to give you a badge." Teehee! And now we can use Strength. It boosts. Oh, speed. And she gives us a TM of her signature move, Attract. Introduced in this generation, it infatuates a Pokemon of the opposite gender of your Pokemon. Does not work on genderless Pokemon. And amazingly, in Gen 5, there is a genderless Pokemon that can learn Attract, Cryogonal, and I was under the impression for some reason that it could use Attract on other genderless Pokemon and then they'd be all infatuated and stuff, but then I read something that says that wouldn't work, and so now I'm all confuzzled about that. So, but now that we are done with that, we are going to head north into the guardhouse, and if you talk to this guy, he'll ask you to do a favor. Take a Pokemon of his with a piece of mail attached and deliver it to a guy that likes to sleep on Route 31. That's the route that is just east/right of Violet City. And I will tell you, he's standing next to a tree. But now that we have that cute little birdie, I am going to sign off here, and I will see you guys next time as we explore Route 35. See you guys then!